Yeah, this definitely strikes me as very, very strange. In fact, this looks almost necromantic. But of course, you could argue maybe the skull is just there for the aesthetic. But then, of course, you could argue the abode I've just found this amulet in. So it's a very big possibility that this amulet could be very necromantic in nature, so I should probably be very careful with it. Yes, I should.
Yes, my friend.
Any thoughts?
I'm thinking if you don't eat that sweet roll, I will.
Okay, well, have you run out or something?
What is yours is mine.
Answer is yes, of course you have. Right, well, I suppose I'll give you probably another 3 sweet rolls for the moment. There we go. Right, well, I'm thinking before we report this amulet to Yorleaf, I'm thinking we'll probably pop down to the shops
We are heading out.
and Shadowmere, because I do have an awful...
Yum, 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 yum.
Okay, I'll close the door here then for you. Weirdo. But yeah, anyways, I do want to go down to the markets as well as Shadowmere to get rid of some excess crap that I'm currently carrying on me. And also,
Let's
I do
get
think
moving.
Inigo and Lucian are both carrying a lot of stuff as well. I think... Okay, hi.
Glad Orthus was able to find someone competent to help out.
Okay, right, so you're just
I'll take
hanging
my
out
leave
here then. Good to know, I suppose.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've
I'd
intercepted
assume they're
couriers from
probably
Solomon.
still talking about
The
the
Empire's putting a
war.
great
Ah,
deal of pressure
Yorleaf.
on the White
Any
One.
luck finding the butcher?
What would you have me?
No, not yet, although...
He's against us.
Actually, just out of curiosity, can you tell me anything about this butcher?
Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down.
Going to wait.
Ask her about it if you want an earful.
Okay, right, Viola Giordano. Now, I did decide to investigate Hiram, and I found this amulet.
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets.
I still
Might
say
even
you
give you a bit of gold
hold out
for it.
Like you did that King Tory.
The House of Curiosities.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah.
We're ready when
I don't think I've ever seen this House of Curiosities.
If we can take the city without bloodshed,
Huh.
all the better. But if
I
not,
suppose we'll go ahead and find
people
this
are
place,
behind
wherever
you.
this House
Many
of
are
Curiosities is. But I am also curious. Speaking of curiosity, I'm also curious about what Viola Giordano knows about the butcher. I would assume she's probably wandering the streets somewhere, probably in the market, if I had to really guess. Naranye's house. Okay, interesting to know. Very interesting. And this is a house full of stuff, apparently. Interesting to know. And this abode is...
I'd love your.
Ah!
How do you
The
think my
House of
training's going?
I am
Curiosities.
rather worried about your destruction, Magic Lucian. It seems uncontrolled.
That's fair. I'm working on it. I'll figure it out soon. I hope.
I will cross my fingers and try to stay near water.
He's not using destruction magic.
Thinking
Weirdo.
about spiders again, Inigo?
Right, anyways, I believe this is Calixto's House of Curiosity, so I suppose before
That's
speaking
running
to
through your
Viola
mind rather often, isn't it?
Giordano, I
Splattering
suppose
squishy squashy spiders, splattering
we'll
squishy
have a
squashy
look
spiders,
around
splattering squishy
here.
squashy
Hi.
spiders.
Impervious
Yeah, just don't mind those
Imperials
two, they're just
impress
having a bit of
impulsively.
fun.
Strange and wondrous collection of curiosities.
Imperials impress
Okay.
impulsively. Impervious
Welcome to
Imperials
the
impress
House of
impulsively.
Curiosities.
Impervious Imperials
I
impress
offer a brief
impulsively.
tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Okay, a tour.
Very good.
Actually, how did you assemble this collection?
My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old.
Right, interesting. Now, you mentioned a tour.
Indeed I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll take the tour.
Splendid. If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen.
And it'd probably be good if you took off the hooded mask. Just saying.
These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak?
Well, this is odd.
Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll have a look at it in just a moment. But an interesting
Now
tome,
here's an
I
item out of
suppose.
legend. This is Iskramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Iskramor.
And why do I get the feeling that's just a normal
Don't
fork?
let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my, I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I?
Yes, quite. What's that?
And with that, the tour is over.
An axe,
I
I
thank
think.
you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon.
Yes, well, thank you. Much appreciated. What's in it? A bedroom. Okay, right, now Mr. Calixto. Just before I leave, would you happen to know anything about this amulet that I've got here?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I
Really?
would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Okay, well, considering the court mage is supposed to have it, like, shouldn't he possess it right now?
Woundfirth? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
Really? Well, that is interesting. Well, I think for the moment, I'll hold on to it. For that, for now, yes.
Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a
A
collector,
most
then.
pleasant chat. Until the next.
Yes, quite.
Feast your eyes on my strange and wondrous collection of curiosities.
I like the look of that. And that, as well as this? Oh, now there was actually this, the Book of Fate. I am wondering. Okay. There's nothing in it.
The objects you see here might look mundane at first glance.
Okay, so
I
either
assure
I'm
you,
going to
behind
die
each
a
is an
horrible
unusual tale.
death, or that book is complete and utter rubbish. There's a chest up there. I kind of want to look in it. What's that? Oh. Interesting book he has there. Very interesting. Right, well, I think me and my friends will be on our way now. I think I'm satisfied with my visit. So, this amulet is supposed to belong to the court mage. Why do I get the feeling that this... what was his name? Wunferth? Is the butcher. But then, of course... in case you didn't notice, he did have those... embalming tools. I'm not saying that it's Calixto, but I find it odd that he also has in his possession those embalming tools. Oh, actually, what time is it? It's not that late. I suppose we'll go ahead and find this Wunferth and... please slow it down before you trip on your own feet or something.
He's a true Nord.
Right.
He'll come around.
Well, I suppose before I speak to the court mage, I should probably speak to Yoli first, just in case.
And what would you have?
I hear the East Empire Company has reopened, thanks in no small part to you. Well done. All of Skyrim benefits from their trade.
Okay, that's great, but I was wondering where the court mage is. I would like to speak to him
Travel safely.
immediately
It's
about
dangerous
something
out
fairly
there.
important.
Brought a stronger message.
So I would hope at the
By
moment
message, you mean shoving
he's
a sword through his
available.
gullet.
Taking
so-
the city and leaving him in disgrace would
Windtown
make
Barracks,
a more
probably not
powerful
in
state,
there.
don't you think?
What about in here?
So we're ready to start this war in
The
earnest then.
upstairs.
Soon.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm
still
looking
say
for
you
the
should take
court
them all out
mage,
like
so
you
don't
did
mind
Dead
me
King.
going in here. It's fairly important. Right, well, let's just try not to be too snoopy around here, as much as I would like to be snoopy. An enchanting table. I would assume that is probably where Windferth is going to be. Okay, random room. Probably an eating room, I guess. Yeah, I would assume that's Windferth right there. And this looks like a bedroom, I guess, with nothing. Fair enough. In fact, would there happen to be anything else? Yeah, okay, hi, I'm investigating around with the steward's permission. Yes. Okay, another bedroom. Okay, not really much in there, I guess. Yes, just excuse me. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me. Money. But nothing much really in here, I'm afraid. Which is fine. Okay, excuse me.
Must you push like that?
Must you? Hi, Mr. Windferth?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Okay, I would definitely hope not. Now, actually, just wondering, what kind of magic do you study?
Whatever I don't already know. Power's the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if You look in the right places.
I like your thinking. Yes, I do. So, does Ulfric have much need for magic? Just wondering.
No, but then I don't have much need for Ulfric. We both leave well enough alone.
Right, interesting to know. Now, actually, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
What do you have for sale in terms of... not much here, and anything down here? No. Okay, well, I mean, he sells a few things, but not much that I really want. No Scrolls of Abjuration, unfortunately. Disappointing, but...
Strength and steel
oh,
are well and
well.
good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Now, just wondering, why is this here?
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.
Okay, yes, quite, whatever you say, but that is extremely... Right. Good to know. Very good to know. But yeah, that is incredibly disturbing. And it definitely doesn't help with the fact that I'm already kind of suspicious of him. I mean, you know, bloody skull. An embalming tool. You know? It's definitely fairly red flaggish, isn't it? Ectoplasm glow dust. The Ethereum Wars. Interesting. I would assume not really much here. Okay, right. I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about, I think. So I'll just...
Strong sword arm wins battles, but a keen mind wins wars.
Yes, wise words. Very wise words. Okay, so... definitely a possible suspect. I'm not ready to say that he's the one yet, but... he's definitely not helping himself by having a bloody skull or an embalming tool. So that's quite disturbing. So could I possibly report this to your leaf then, just out of curiosity?
There are stories about you and dark tidings in Dawnstar.
Okay, well, they're not true, considering I am
Travel
the
safely.
Thane of the
It's dangerous
Pale,
out
thank
there.
you, so, yeah, definitely not true.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Okay, right, you don't want to talk then. Right, well, I think the only other thing that we really can do is speak to Viola Giordano, because apparently she supposedly knows a lot about this butcher.
I've never known a less friendly city than Windhelm. Let's not stay.
I've mentioned several times now, we're having to stay here for a bit, okay, for reasons that I've already stated. Yes, I know, Windhelm, it's awful, bleak, crap, it's terrible, isn't it? But unfortunately, we're gonna have to stay. House of Glen Shasset. If I hear anything else from either of you, okay, you are going to sleep outside, or
Fancy a song in again?
I don't know.
Of course.
Splendid! Let's warm up.
I'm just sick of all the whining. Okay, good. They're keeping themselves entertained.
Once was a baker named
Ah,
Ragnar the Red.
Viola
He came riding to
Giordano's
White
house. Let's just hope that she's home.
And
at
the
the moment.
braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he spread thick butter on the rolls he had made.
Okay, hi. Just don't mind these two. They're just a bit bored, you see. Hi.
Be on the lookout.
You eat
The
and you
butcher
steal
could
and
be
all
around
hard
any
you need.
corner.
Now I think it's high
Yes,
time that our
quite.
people
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Mine as well, actually. But just wondering, can you tell me anything about this butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following, trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
One must respect the classics.
Okay, well, why can't the guards help? I would assume it's probably because the war or something.
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
That is kind of true, and how can the rest of the people not care? I mean, do people care at all?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I did actually come across what I believe is the killer's lair, I think, and I found this journal in it.
Huh? What's it say?
Well, it sounds like a necromancer has been experimenting on some fairly dark things, as you can probably imagine.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Okay, right, so it's probably Woundfirth then.
Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
Yes, it's terrible, isn't it? But okay, so it's likely to be Woundfirth then. Okay, well, I suppose I'll report this to the steward then. I'm just hoping we've got the right person here, because otherwise... I mean, Calixto did say that the amulet is supposed to belong to a court mage, although... What kind of a court mage carries an amulet, or, well, let alone wears an amulet like this? Okay, ignore him. It's a fairly gruesome-looking amulet for a court mage to be wearing. I mean, I don't see any other court mages wearing amulets like that. That is odd, though. Or unless Calixto's mistaking this amulet for another amulet or something, or... I don't know. Or unless... You don't think Calixto knows something, do you? I don't know, but for the moment, evidence seems to suggest that Woundfirth is the butcher at the moment, so I'm gonna stick with what the evidence says for the moment. And...
He's a true Nord.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just really hoping that we've got the right man here.
There are some that say the Dark Brotherhood is back, and stronger than ever. That they've made Dawnstar their home. Tell me, am I wrong?
I don't know, nor do I care, but according to the evidence that I've gathered, I do believe the killer is Woundfirth the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
Well, yes, we have evidence of necromancy and found his amulet. Yes.
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Whoever we replace them with will need the support of
Right.
We're ready when you are.
Things
Okay,
end
right.
on
I would
White
assume
Run.
he's going to confront him.
If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the
Okay,
better.
right. We've managed to catch the butcher then.
Many,
And I would
I fear,
assume...
still need convincing.
You're coming with me.
Die with their
We're finally going to arrest the butcher.
We've been soldiers a long time.
Yes, thanks to me,
We
by
know
the
price
way.
of freedom, but people are
You're
still weighing
welcome.
things in their hearts.
You're very much welcome. Alrighty. Yes, I've now learned the muffle spell. Excellent. And now I'm slightly tired. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. Right, muffle. Move more quietly for 250 seconds. Now that sounds useful. Yes, it does. Now, I don't know. I don't know, Inigo. It's just... The thing is about Wunferth. Like, he definitely seems like the guy, right? I mean, he had an embalming tool. He had a bloody skull on his enchanting table. And he seems creepy. So, he seems like the one, right?
Yes, my friend.
Right?
I'm remembering the first time I got drunk. I awoke the next day with a shaved tail and an earful of goat cheese. It was quite a night.
You're not listening. I'm sorry, do you not have any thoughts on the fact that we may or may not have caught the butcher? I mean, obviously, like I said, I'm just having second thoughts. So, I mean, do you have anything else to add to what I've just said?
I see they have not replaced Susanna yet. Her beauty was brighter than any candle.
Susanna. Oh, yeah. Now, she's the latest victim, isn't she? Yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? I suppose. I guess. But still, it's just... It's not sitting well with me. I just feel like we've gotten the wrong person. I mean... Yeah, like I said, I mean, he had a bloody skull in his room, embalming tools, and other weird things, I think. But Calixto had embalming tools. I mean, granted he doesn't have any disturbing things like bloody skulls, but still. I just feel like we've gotten the wrong person. It's just... And also the fact that Calixto said that this strange amulet is something that a court mage would wear.
This is an ode to Skyrim's
I mean, like I said,
truest
what
sons
court
and
mage
daughters,
is wearing this
the
gruesome
Stormcloaks.
thing?
We drink
It's
to our
creepy
youth,
and weird.
to the days come
And it's
gone,
definitely not
where the
something
age of oppression
someone as official as a
is
court
now nearly
mage should be
done.
wearing. It's not a good look.
We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own.
Why do I get the feeling
With our blood
Calixto
and
knows
our
something?
steel, we will take back our
I've
home.
mentioned that, but I feel like he knows something.
Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
Wait, what?
In your great honor we drink and
Okay,
we sing.
right. Hi. A
We're the
Donato
children of
Leotelli.
Skyrim, and we fight
Have we
all
spoken?
our lives, and we
I'm a
sing
writer by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading.
Aha, so I've noticed. What kind of writing do you do?
I write drama, friend. The legends
Ooh.
and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now.
Life is hard
Roads are a
and
mess.
often short. If
Oh.
you ever get the chance to relax, take it.
Okay, that's nice, Inigo. Well, I could possibly deliver this book for you. Sure.
You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you
Okay,
lose
well,
yourself
in
the
case you're
pages
not
of a good
aware... Okay, yes. In case you're not aware, I am a bard at the Bard's College. You don't care. Okay, fine. But yeah, like I was saying, I just feel like Calixto knows something. In fact, I think I know what I want to do tonight. And it's not just clearing out the palace.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Okay, not now, stomach. Not now. Okay, so... Right, I would assume Wunferth has been arrested. Good to see. However, I'm here... Okay, I'm here for this. 21. Oh, I'm getting so close. So damned close. But yet, so far at the same time. It is definitely him, right? I mean, it just seems way too obvious. Yes, it does. And the fact that he's also got buckets. I think one of the butcher's journals did mention something about buckets of blood. So, ooh, okay, alchemy lab. But yeah, I mean, the buckets would also suggest otherwise. But yeah. Now, also, the guard's not in front of the store, is he? No, and hopefully he didn't just see either.
In their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
Okay, well, I don't think I'll be able to get all of this.
How many of
but
their
I
sons
do
and
at least
daughters
want.
follow your banner? We are their families.
It was just a strange shadow you saw.
Tell me, Dharma, why do you
Yes, it
fight for me?
was.
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know
Yeah,
that.
seriously, why are you guys still
Yes,
up at
but
this time?
why
It's
do you
after
fight?
2:30.
If not for me, what then?
Actual bunch of
I'll
weirdos.
die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
God, you people are
I
weird.
fight for the men I've held in my arms,
Very,
dying on foreign
very
soil.
weird.
I fight
Hello.
for their wives and children
Rebels
whose names I
armor,
heard whispered in
pale
their
Rebels
last breath.
armor.
I
Yes.
fight for we few who did come
I
home,
want that.
only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces.
Guess I'll take that as well, just in
I
case.
fight for my people.
But yes, there should be.
Impoverished to pay the
Yeah,
debts
wind
of an
helmet
empire too
guard
weak to rule
stuff,
them.
corners of
Yet brands
iron.
them criminals for
and
wanting to
with a
rule
sword.
themselves.
Okay, wait, do we have
I
a guard
fight
sword?
so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing.
Ooh, veterans
I fight
wear axe.
because
Okay,
I must.
odd.
Your word.
Okay, right. So you're finally going to sleep, are you? Honestly, about time you did. Actual bloody weirdo. And also, I feel like I'm gonna end up using a lot more invisibility than I would like. So just out of curiosity, would I happen to have any extra weaker potions? No, probably not. No, I think it literally is just what I have here. Okay, well, what I might do is just use one potion and just use it to scout around. Yeah, just to make sure that I know what's here before I start touching anything. Right, so I think you're the House Carl with that fairly interesting warhammer. So where exactly is the Jarl's bedroom? I would assume probably up here. Okay. Okay. Now, I would assume the Jarl isn't already in here. That would be kind of insane if he was. Okay. Right. So what does Jarl Ulfric have around here? Ooh, hello. Interesting. I would assume a few other things. Not quite. Empty chest. Don't think I really want that. What's that? Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes! definitely all the yes. Hello. And another book for my collection. Oh, yes indeed. And some kind of sword. Oh, no. Oh, I want... Okay. I want that sword. Queen Freydis' sword. Yeah, I remember that particular blade. For some reason causing me a bit of a headache regarding my Falkrieth Thainship. It was quite odd, really. Yes, it was. But now, I've got the actual Queen Freydis' sword. I do believe the sun is rising soon. At least I think it is. Right, well, let's just quickly get this over with. Because I do really want to steal a bunch of things from Calixto's place. Oh my god. I forgot how hard these locks really can... Okay, let's just focus. Okay, a little bit to the right. Yeah, that really just... I feel like I'm out of touch when it comes to lockpicking. Okay, well, let's just try and be quick about this. Because the sun is rising soon. Yeah, I still find that very suspicious. Yes, I do. Now I do want that for one. That awfully interesting blank book, which is probably nothing but a bunch of BS. It definitely most likely is. Ysgramor's soup spoon. A world stone. Okay. Hole in the floor. How odd. And the dancer's pipe. Yes. Please. Oh, hello. Taking all of that, and I would assume probably not much in here, although just out of curiosity. What do you have on you? Not much. A dagger. Interesting to know, I suppose. Oh, yeah, there was this staircase that leads to a chest. Calixto's chest. Oh. Oh, wow. Butcher's Journal Part 3. Okay. I'll take that. And I am definitely going to be reading that once I've gotten myself a morning's rest. Yes, I am. Because, yeah, this is kind of weird. The Butcher's Journal, Part 3. Soon enough, my sweet Lucilla, you will be with me again. Normally when such words are written, it is because the love left behind is soon to depart. But in my case, I hope to soon bring your spirit back into my world, for it was you who loved this world so much, not I. I continue to collect your new form from the ragged bits around Windhelm. If they only knew what destiny would soon grace their bodies, with your spirit imbuing them with higher purpose, they would surely thank me for the great gift I give them. I reserve for them a place of beauty alongside your heart. The day draws near. Soon I will hold you, and I will show you this, and it will be as delivering a long-forgotten letter to a weary traveler. Love always, Calixto. Right, so it seems, well, as I sort of suspected, Calixto is the butcher. I mean, he had like a chest full of embalming tools, so, yeah, no crap. But it seems he's using body parts to resurrect this Lucilla. Is this Lucilla Calixto's sister? Because he did mention that his sister passed away some years ago. That is extremely disturbing. Yes, it is. Right. Well, Inigo, it seems we know who the real butcher is.
Yes, my friend.
Mr. Calixto. So, any thoughts?
I am thinking about spiders. Silly, squashy spiders.
Okay, dude. I've just found out who the real butcher is.
You lead, I follow.
So, yeah, could you try and sound at least a little bit more excited for me? No? Okay, fine. Whatever. Right, well, let's just hope that this time we've actually got the right man. I mean, that journal does seem pretty damning, considering it seems to reference collecting, what was it, rugged parts or something around Windhelm, which I would assume is referring to the various body parts that he's been collecting. But yeah, that definitely does suggest that he's trying to resurrect his own sister. Which, like I said, is highly disturbing. So, where's the steward, Yorleaf?
There are stories about you and dark tidings in Dawnstar.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't.
He knows that. They all know
Okay,
that.
really?
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
You
Okay,
think I need
dude,
to send Borgruff a
I've
stronger
just figured
messenger?
out who the real butcher
Hear
is.
the news? The Emperor has been murdered. Right here, in Skyrim. By the gods. If the Dark Brotherhood can do that, nobody's safe.
Okay, yeah, but
Swore in earnest then.
I'm sorry, I have this journal
I'm telling
here.
you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Are you listening?
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Oh my gosh, I don't care.
you'll
I've
excuse
just
me, I
found
must
out
return
who
to
the
my
real
duties.
butcher is.
If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if
No,
The people are behind you.
real. Oh,
many, I fear, still need convincing.
okay. Can I tell you?
Then let them
Talos
die.
created the Empire.
No.
You'd think
Oh,
they'd show
okay.
him more
It's
respect.
a long time.
Okay, yeah,
We
but
know the price of freedom, but people are still
okay.
weighing
I
things
doubt
in their
Ulfric really
hearts.
wants to
What's
talk.
left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families.
Okay, this is annoying,
How many of their sons?
dude.
Know that some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in
Just why,
Skyrim.
why is
They're an
it?
ancient order. I had them figured for dead.
Tell me, Garmar.
Okay, that's
why do you
great,
fight
but
for me?
I'd follow you.
Heard there were
I have
wolves
the
on the road
butcher's
up north.
journal, or should I
Yes,
say
but
journals?
why
I think I might have already shown you these,
It's
but
not for me.
this one's a
Here
bit
the
more
East Empire
damning.
Company has reopened, thanks in no small part to you. Well done. All of Skyrim benefits from their trade.
I fight for the
You're
men
not
held in my
listening,
arms,
are
dying
you?
on foreign soil.
Oh
I
my
fight
gosh!
for their wives and children
Hey,
whose names
I know
I
who
heard
you are.
whispered in their
Hail
last
cities.
breath.
Oh, shut up!
I fight for we few who did come home.
Oh,
All
God,
fight
okay,
our
this is
countries
just
full of
annoying.
strangers
This
wearing
is
familiar
just
faces. I fight for
annoying.
my people.
Good to see you.
To pay the debts
Okay, right, so I can't.
to rule them. Yet
Okay.
them criminals
Anytime,
who wanted
friend.
to rule themselves. I
Okay,
fight
this is
so
just
that all the
annoying.
fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing.
Maybe I should
I
find
fight.
Viola Giordano then. Maybe she'll listen to me.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Okay, right, you don't want to talk then. Oh, gosh. This is just annoying. Yes, it is. Is Viola around here? No. Torbjorn Shattershield. Okay. Hilevi Cruelty. Okay, right, you're looking awfully happy at the moment. Maybe she's heard the news that the butcher's been arrested. But, unfortunately, I do believe we've arrested the wrong man. I really do. And I just want to speak to Viola Giordano about this
You see those warriors from Hammerfell?
butcher.
They've got curved swords. Curved
Oh,
swords.
is that her? I think that might be her over there, I think. At least I think she's... Now, I'm pretty sure that's her clothes, right? I'm pretty sure that's her. Yes.
Need something?
Yes, I found something very important. This journal here, it's a little bit... No, Miss Viola? I found out who the real butcher is. Why does no one want to listen to me?